Your iPhone is already using Type-C fast charging. So why does an electric vehicle costing millions still have a 1950s lead-acid battery stuffed inside? This thing is heavy, has a short lifespan, and contains toxic lead. But until the Cybertruck appeared, no one dared to touch it. Today, let's analyze this from an electronics perspective. Why Tesla insisted on using a 48-volt system, forcing the entire automotive supply chain into an industrial revolution. The 12-volt system, used by the auto industry for 70 years, is now just a toxic tumor. Let's look at the most basic physics formula. Power P equals voltage V times current I. Modern cars have increasingly heavy electronic loads, heated seats, computing chips, and power windows. Suppose you need to transmit 1,000 watts of power. Under a 12-volt system, you need a current as high as 83 amps. What does 83 amps mean? You need copper wire as thick as a finger to handle that. This results in the car's wiring harness weighing tens of kilograms. It's all copper, expensive, and heavy. And according to the formula P, heat equals I asterisk R. The higher the current, the more severe the heating. Energy is just wasted heating up the wires. Cybertruck's solution is brutal. It directly quadruples the voltage to 48 volts. Going back to that formula, if voltage becomes 4 times higher, the current drops to 1/4. Here is the key point. Line loss heat generation is proportional to the square of the current. If current becomes 1/4, the line loss drops directly to 1/16. What does this mean? The Cybertruck doesn't need those thick copper cables anymore. Its signal wires can be as thin as your home Ethernet cables. According to Tesla's data, this reduced the wiring harness weight by 70%. For an electronics engineer, this is the perfect cost reduction, saving copper, saving weight, and achieving higher efficiency. Only with 48 volts did Tesla dare to do that crazy thing. Steer by wire. Between the Cybertruck's steering wheel and its tires, there is absolutely no mechanical linkage. When you turn the wheel, you are actually just sending electronic signals to the motor. Why wasn't this done before? Because 12 volts couldn't push it to turn the wheels fully in just a few milliseconds. The motor requires huge instantaneous power. A 12-volt system reacts too slowly and lacks the thrust. Only the raw power provided by the 48-volt system can make steer-by-wire both sensitive and safe. The most ironic part is that after the Cybertruck launched, Tesla printed the 48-volt system schematics into a manual and mailed it to the CEOs of Ford and Toyota. This isn't kindness. It's a strategic move because the global supply chain, from wiper motors to window regulators and light bulbs, originally only made 12 volts parts. For Tesla to redesign every single part alone is too expensive. By making the technology public, he is forcing these legacy automakers to join the 48 volts camp. Only when everyone uses 48 volts will the parts become cheap and Tesla itself benefits. Eliminating the 12 volts lead-acid battery looks like just changing the voltage, but it's actually upgrading the car from an analog appliance into a genuine rolling server. Although this 48 volts revolution started with the Cybertruck, believe me, in a few years, this will be standard equipment for all electric vehicles.